A statewide cold blast on the way with 90% of Texas sharing one power grid. Is ERCOT ready for its biggest test since last February's power failure? Good evening. Thanks for joining us at 10. I'm Oscar Adame.
And I'm Christine Galvan. We are not expecting the same freezing rain and temperatures as North Texas, but we all get our electricity from ERCOT. The grid operator has not yet issued a conservation alert, but
in the last week or so, we have worked with our generators to ensure that any maintenance was conducted preemptively so that all resources available will be ready. Our generating fleet has procured extra fuel, both coal, gas, diesel, and fuel oil on site.
5 Santiago Caicedo with how our electricity needs are now political.
Is the state of Texas truly prepared for the next winter storm? Well, one expert says that all depends on what happens this week. Temperatures are expected to hover above freezing here in the valley, but the biggest problem here is the demand across the state of Texas, which could end up hurting us here in the valley. From Austin, Governor Greg Abbott assured we won't see a repeat of what happened last year.
So ERCOT is well prepared for conditions as they currently stand, but remains flexible in order to be able to be responsive to power demand needs.
But in the midst of campaign season for Texas governor, his opponent, former Congressman Beto O'Rourke, doesn't have confidence in what Governor Abbott is saying. Explaining in a recent TV interview in El Paso, Abbott failed to do the right things and hold those that are responsible for these power failures accountable, and we're left footing the bill. Some power grid experts say they see what's to come this week with a sense of caution.
If we don't pass this test, then it will indicate that we have, quite a bit more ways to go.
The state's Public Utility Commission recently assured the majority of power plants within the state's power grid are ready to face the demand during prolonged cold temperatures. The expert adds that the cold temperatures aren't the only problem that could cause equipment failure or damage to the electrical lines. He says that the demand would have to keep up with how much natural gas is available. You can count on Channel 5 News to bring you the very latest. In Mission, Santiago Caicedo, Channel 5 News.